I'm Tim, and this is Nick.
How's it going?
Here we're going to talk about the Microsoft Smash Brothers characters.
So you're talking.
I'm gonna let you take the realm.
You're not talking about the Microsoft. You're talking about the next DLC characters because all right. So I'm just gonna jump straight into this shit. My theory has always been that they've already known who the roster was, which is just true. Mm-hmm. And I honestly feel like they already made the characters well in advance. I feel like it's done, right? The characters are done because it wouldn't make sense to just be making them now when if you already had them lined up before. Why wouldn't you start working on them ahead of time? Like, I get it, they needed to get everything ready for launch, but let's be real. I genuinely think that they held some features back.
Well, of course they did. There's no target smash, no home run contest,
right.
Anything.
And they're holding features back in order to incentivize buying the actual pass. Which is one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of the characters are going to be third party. I know we talked about in the last video how the safe bet would be a first-party character, but I feel like in order to incentivize the pass, it would make more sense for them to be third-party, because that way they could offset costs. Now, granted, from a cost standpoint, it would make more sense to have more first-party characters, ergo they'd make more money, but what we're really here to talk about is what I genuinely think is going to happen.
And I can't help but smile and laugh every time we talk about it, because I believe it. But at the same time, I think it's the most fucking funniest thing ever.
Put your fucking tinfoil hat on, right? So check this shit out, right? We're gonna get to E3. Now, they've already stated Master Chief's not in the game.
God damn it.
I'm just coming out and fucking saying, none, that's true. One guy said that. I said in my last video, Tifa's Brave. No. I think Brave is probably Banjo. They've been hinting at this bear fuck for so long, and honestly, like, okay, I don't hate Banjo. I actually have some good memories of playing Banjo-Kazooie when I was younger, but I don't hold a lot of sentimental value towards him. Like, I'm not that nostalgic towards him.
Yeah, like me, honestly, I just recently beat the first one, because I actually never owned it until recently, the first and the second one.
Right.
And I hate the first one. I think it's a mess. There's platforming problems. The collectathon things, it gets boring after a while for me.
Yeah.
Granted, the music is good to an extent, but I kind of get bored and hear the same tune in my head, and I kind of fall asleep playing it, especially during Click Clock Woods or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
The best part in it was when, spoiler alert, if you haven't played the game, again, it's been out for fucking ever, the final battle with Grunty at the end. Yeah. That song was cool, and that battle was cool. Yeah. I just wish it was more like that. And the second one fixes a lot of those problems.
Right. And that's why I feel like Banjo's going to get in regardless. Because despite the fact that I'm not that nostalgically driven, I don't feel like you're that nostalgically driven, a lot of people are. Like, I mean, you go into any the Smash boards, everybody wants Banjo-Kazooie. And even Microsoft reps have come out saying that they would be fine with Banjo being
exactly.
Right? I want you to be ready, because this is what's going to fucking happen. And after I do this, I'm going to explain to you why Crocs are the greatest fucking shoe ever
God.
created. I don't think they're actually working on it. I think that was a code word for, put the tinfoil hat on. It's comfortable. It's a code word for the next two characters are going to be Microsoft characters, right? Because I genuinely feel that we're going to get Master Chief Collection on the Switch. We're going to get Banjo-Kazooie, I think. They're not on the Switch right now.
No,
right?
They're not.
So we're going to get that. Those are all going to get announced as being Switch releases at E3 this year. The Microsoft press conference, they're going to have a trailer come out for Banjo-Kazooie, right? And then after that, they're like, oh yeah, it's great. You know, they're going to show a new trailer off for Halo Universes or whatever the fuck is going to be in there.
Battle Royale, Halo Universe.
Yeah, whatever the new trailer for that one is. And then, everything's going to go dark, right? And you're going to hear... Chief, where are you? What are you doing? Cortana. Finishing this fight. And then he's gonna look over the crowd and he's gonna see fucking Mario fighting like Samus, and then he's gonna jump down into the fight, and they're gonna jump straight into the Halo thing. And I know someone's come out and said it, but let me fucking believe, damn it. How epic would that be? Nobody You have the biggest Microsoft character of all time. If Microsoft is gonna let a character
it's
show
gonna
up in
be
Smash
fucking
Brothers,
Master Chief.
Yeah, why wouldn't you let your biggest character, arguably, okay, there's other characters, there's Gears of War, I guess. Steve from Minecraft, which I don't think he's gonna be in there. Why would you not put your biggest IP in there? What? You have such good standing with Nintendo.
And to top it off with that too, it may not just be Chief. It could be Chief, but Echo Fightering with the Arbiter.
That's a good point
because
as well.
they don't have to do anything to change the character. They can have the same moveset, just change the weapons up.
Yeah,
and like they do with Dark Pit and Richter and Simon.
Right. Exactly. That's literally all they would need to do is clone character completely. Echo Fire. No, you don't need. Okay, if you want to change anything,
speaking of Echo Fighters, tangent real quick. Isabel is an Echo Fighter. I don't fucking care what anybody says. Isabel should not have been a regular character. She should be classified as Echo. That's it. I do not care what Sakurai says. She's an Echo Fighter.
The Arbiter would be more of a real fighter
than Isabel
would be. Why would you not put Chief in there? Yeah, okay, people still play Minecraft, but I just don't see. I know there's still Minecraft cons and all this stuff. I just don't see the general populace of people that play Minecraft going out of their way to buy a Switch, or if they already have a Switch, to go out of their way to buy Smash Brothers if all they play is Minecraft. Like, why would...
Exactly, and also to tip on the fact of it not being Steve, honestly, I think Steve is going to be in there. Mm-hmm. Not as a character, but as a Mii costume. I've put this out here so many times because it would work. Technically more for the Mii sword fighter. Mm-hmm. Minecraft is all about modding, technically, and making it your own. Steve has no real, and people will argue with me, he's a blank slate to put skins over. Yeah, people are like, oh, I use Steve as my avatar. Well, you made him your avatar. That does not mean Steve is a blank slate. You made him into something.
There is the possibility that it is going to be fucking Steve, and I don't... Maybe I just don't want it to be Steve.
Let me steal it from you.
Yeah.
Steve has no moveset potential.
Yeah.
He has moves. Yeah. If anything, he would fit better as an assist trophy with a moveset because he's so static. This is what he does.
Well, I know your favorite leaker, Vergaben, always talk...
Everything after that with DLC related has been wrong, and people still say, oh, and take his word as gospel. No. He fucking sucked. He lost. He's over. No more.
I'll say, if Vergaben is legit, Erdrick will be the next character.
Yeah, like he said, that Erdrick is going to be the next character, 100% putting his cards in. If he's wrong, stop believing this fucking idiot. Okay, I believe, like he said, that there will be Minecraft content, because it is Microsoft.
Yeah, but that's not hard to guess that. If there's going to be Minecraft content there, why wouldn't they put some Minecraft shit in there?
And two, it could be even a Minecraft stage. It does not necessarily have to be Banjo-Kazooie stage. It could be Banjo-Kazooie with a Minecraft stage.
If Steve is the Microsoft rep that's going to be in there, I don't think it's going to be. I think anybody else would really, I feel, would be a better character, personally.
Chief.
Personal opinion, of course. Well, the Chief, yeah, duh. It's a no-brainer to me. But, like, if he's not in there, what I think they're going to do is the Chief will still be in there regardless, but what they're going to do is he's going to have a costume on Steve that's going to turn into Master Chief. That's how they're going to do it. I don't think that would be smart. Like, they've already proven you can put guns in Super Smash Brothers.
Because of Joker.
Yeah.
He has a gun.
It says gun. And I think that's also partially a strike against Chief, if we're being fair, because we've already got one gun user. And if Doom Guy's going to be in it as well, which I don't think the Doom Slayer's going to be in it, if they put Steve in, that's how they're going to do it. Chief will be in the game. It's just not going to be the Chief we want.
And another reason why I think that Steve won't be in this game as a playable character unless he's a costume or something is because Sakurai has stated before in multiple things, and even in his interviews, that he likes to keep the characters just like they are in their games.
Right.
Not to do anything outlandish with their characters. If they want to stay true to he likes the characters to stay true to themselves. Mm-hmm. And doing anything other than this is not true to how Steve is. I'm sorry, it's just not. Even his jumping is him walking. There's no animations to him. People can argue that they made Mr. Game & Watch has a moveset fully because it goes. All of his games are amalgamation of him. Even like all of his moves are different games that he's been in. Steve has one moveset. It's just him doing this.
Maybe it's just wishful thinking that the Chief will fucking make it in the game. Like, we're not even talking about Banjo at this point. I feel like everybody else is on the Banjo hype wagon or the Steve wagon.
Yeah, it's just like
I don't feel like there's a...
And if you try to bring any other speculation into play with it, you get knocked down.
Right, and yeah, they've already said, the one dude was like, yeah, the Chief's not going to be in the game, but...
But that was before they announced DLC.
Yeah.
That was during the game was still being revealed. Before they even said anything about DLC, they said, no, Chief is not going to be in the game. After that, when DLC was announced, nothing about Master Chief not being in there has been said.
Yeah. I guess, final thoughts on the Microsoft theory and reps and everything?
I think that we're going to get... Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.